unbelievable. You know, I'm not going to win. It's 88 pounds. I'm not going to win. I guarantee you that. There's not many places, any places in the world you can go fishing 4 days and not win over that kind of weight. So, you know, who knows? The sky's the limit, but this week has been just incredible for me. Stayed a little bit shallower than I think a lot of the guys did. 357. I covered water. Anyway, I got to Dirt Day, 5X Spring Frame Day. Just to fish the way I like to fish, and you know, that's what's really cool about coming to a place that's good to fish. You can pick up what you want and you know, do what you want with it. But you know, we've caught bigger weights every time we've been here, and I know the fishing has gotten so much better. But I mean, man, and you'll hear people talk about it, this place does special equipment like no place else. I mean, we're all making a lot of us making big long runs. I mean, you know, the motor, the Yamaha, I make 115 miles round trip run every day, and you know, the mapping and things like that. When I first came up here, we didn't really have any mapping, and now Lake Masters just stuck on the whole lake map. But you know, this is awesome crap, and can't wait to come back here next year.
Well, you don't have to go anywhere yet, because you're leading the load our hot seat. Our next angler, roll him through. He rolled out of our last event with his very first Elite Series of victory. Would love to go back to back. He's a 3-time FLW Cup qualifier and a former Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Elite Series champion, MVJ Mark Daniels Jr. Mark Daniels now get that going. Pounds and 12 ounces as of this morning. Combs caught pretty good. Looking for 21-15 to take the lead away from Pete Combs. 66-12 to add 15-9, and he moves into fourth with 82 pounds and 5 ounces. Let's celebrate him making it here. Once again, the Championship Sunday. You know, another Championship Sunday performance here, 2 in a row now, and you gotta be pretty happy with the way the season has ended for you.
You know, man, coming into this event, obviously I had a big win last tournament on Lake Wahi, man, on smallmouth, ironically. And coming into this tournament, you know, I was still a little bit scared about making the classic, sitting in 26th place, and I was only like 20 points out of being out. And so I knew I needed to have a big week, man, and again, the smallmouth came through. It's just been, I don't know, man, the whole smallmouth thing's been working out for me, man. I've been really comfortable with the spinning rods, kept the favorite jackhammer in my hand all week. I used one bait. I had 3 different jackhammers rigged with 1 lure all week, and it was a Z-Man's trick shot in a color called the Deal. As you guys probably all know, it's all about the gobies here on this fishery, and you get anything even closely resembling a goby in that 20 to 30 foot depth range. This is what I was fishing, a lot of isolated rocks and stuff like that. It was just, as the bait's called, the Deal, and that's what I did all week, man. And fortunate to be here, another top 12. I'm excited about all of that, and looking forward to getting over to the World Championship.
Can't wait to see you. We'll see you in Georgia. Let's not wait. Get them rolling. He is an 11-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, an 8-time Bassmaster champion from Bentonville, Arkansas, Mike McClellan. Mike McClellan had 66 pounds and 13 ounces at the start of today. Looking for 21 of 14 to take the lead away from Keith Combs. It's 21-14, 5 fish, all alive, 23 pounds, 4 ounces, 23-4. With that, we say goodbye to Keith Combs, and we say hello to McStick, Mike McClellan. What a performance on Championship Sunday. That's just me. 23 pounds, 4 ounces, leading this whole deal. That one takes over Phoenix Boats Big Bass, 6 pounds and an ounce. Not for the tournament, just for the day, but boy, if you're going to have a big day, it might as well be Championship Sunday.
You know, there's no doubt about that. The thing that's frustrating to me is I had a 3-4 in that bag, and it's like, you know, I got on one little stretch and then caught like 3 4-pounders and that 6-1 at weight 512 on my scales, but you know, to have a 3-4 and have 23 pounds is pretty unreal. I tell you what, this place is just unbelievable right now. I mean, the size of these smallmouth. I mean, the first big one I caught in practice made me realize that you've got to catch smallmouth this week. You don't even think about largemouth, and you know, a lot of guys have been successful in the past, but it's been a great week. I was making a super long run. You know, I was running 68 miles one way. I only saw one other tournament boat all week. Jared Littner, he made the top 50, and you know, today I was in there all by myself, so it was really unbelievable to have an area to yourself, and there was more shoals in there than I could even fish. I mean, I would fish new ones every day. I'd catch fish off new shoals, and the big thing for me this week was once I figured out what depth they were, I was able to shade my Garmin mapping so I knew exactly what depth I was looking at. The fish that I was catching were anywhere from about 35 to 40 foot deep, and I shaded that a certain color, and I would just run around until I saw island tops or, you know, humps or rocks out there that deep, and I was throwing a drop shot on a 10-pound Sunline SX, and I was using 7-pound Sunline fluorocarbon. New bait from Big Bite I caught a few fish on this week was, it's a new prototype bait. It's a goby looking bait, as Mark was saying. That's a big deal here. These fish are eating gobies. Every time you catch one and put him in your live well, you have gobies in the live well, and it's just been an exciting week, man.
Incredible week, but it's not over yet. You're leading this deal. No matter what way it works out, a great performance here. But you know, you had a bit of a mountain to climb in front of you. Is there any moments you look back and you're like, I zigged where I should have zagged, or?
You know, I don't know if you're talking about here or other tournaments. Other tournaments is where I feel like I zagged when I should have zigged. But, you know, here, it really, I feel like I fished a really solid tournament. I mean, I fished the areas I wanted to fish. You know, the only thing today, I left 2 hours early because I didn't know how bad the wind would be. I was fishing a bay all the way down by Kingston, and it was somewhat protected, and I knew the wind was howling pretty good because it was blowing in there. And, you know, it was one of those deals I probably could have fished another 30 minutes. I just caught a, you know, 4-pounder earlier and probably gave myself a little bit too much time. I mean, that mercury smoked on the way back. It's crazy when you run against the current. You know, it's 60 mile an hour. You come back with the current, it's 67 mile an hour. It's pretty unbelievable. But, you know, one thing I'd say is everybody needs to get to Bass Pro Shop or Cabela's, pick up some drop shot baits, and get out here on the St. Lawrence and enjoy it.
I bet they're going. Have a seat. Let's roll him through. He's rolled through here many times in the past. He is an 8-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a former Bass Nation national champion, a 3-time Elite Series champion, the reigning and defending Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Rathdrum, Idaho, the prodigy Brandon Palaniuk. Started the day with 66 pounds and 13 ounces. And it looks like he laid the smackdown on a few of the right ones. Test will be, does the rest of his limit hold up? He's going to have had a monster day after the beatdown that Mike McClellan put on them. Start the day with 66 pounds and 13 ounces. He's got 5 fish. Looking for 23 pounds, 5 ounces. 22 pounds, 5 ounces. 22 pounds of 5 ounces. Not going to take the lead. We'll let